Ladies and gentlemen, here I am in Weston-super-Mare and I've come to see a monster. So, I've arrived here, monster's over there, so what I've got to do now, everything in this country when it happens with a queue, and this place is no exception. That's a huge queue over there, I'm going to go and join it. Well, here we are in the queue with all the other people queuing up. It does seem to be moving, so hopefully we're not going to be here too long, but over my shoulder you can see an approaching rain cloud that has been getting closer and closer, so hopefully we're not going to get wet. Hey! Okay, so here we go. We're in. Let's go and have a look. Wow! And so, as you walk in, this is what greets you. Ladies and gentlemen, sea monster. Let's go and have a look, shall we? And here we go. Around here. Certainly is a big old structure. I think the first thing we're going to have to do is climb a load of stairs. So there seems to be stairs going up the middle. Here we go, look. Look at that. You have to really be here to notice the size of this. It is enormous. It's really grey and horrible now. It was a beautiful sunny day when I set out this morning, but at least we've made it here, and so I can show you what we're looking at. No signs telling you where to go, you just got to find your own way. I think that's a viewing gallery off to our left, but for now there's a staircase approaching which we've got to go up to get up there. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the way in, and as ever, Glastonbury Gabriel is going to do that, so you don't have to. How'd you get up? That one?
Yeah, that way.
Thanks, lovey. So here we go. We are going to climb up there. Let's go. Uh-oh, should have brought my supervisor with me. I'll tell you what, they set the rake of these stairs very slim, narrow, whatever it is, so they're not a very steep staircase as you go up, so your view improves. Let's go round. We're actually under the floor here of the main deck, which if you look up there, you can see above us. And through there is the beach, which here goes on for miles because it's a very flat sandy beach. So we're going to go up again, another level. Less than that, there's the lifeboat. And further up. So here we are on the first level, and this thing, which is circular, is going to stand in the middle. This pumping out steam all around. So let's go take a view back down the beach. So there's the view back down the beach. That's Bring Down over there, you can see, and over there the island is Flat Home. We're going to be going out there later in the year or early next year. Right, let's head up another level, shall we? So we're going up another level of stairs here to another floor, which is above us there. Oh, we're out on the edge now. So now we're looking back into Weston-super-Mare proper over there. Somewhere over there in the distance is my train station. And up there is yet another set of stairs. Let's go. I should have called this Stair Monster, not Sea Monster. Definitely. Rename it Stair Monster. These, look, which adorn the front, are just little sheets of aluminium hung up. Must have taken somebody ages to do all that. So here we go, it's a ramp now, not stairs. And just in case you forgot where you were, there's a big sign over there telling you, look, Sea Monster! Down there you can see the circular thing that was breathing steam earlier on. So we're going up further still, and still further. I've got to say, even though we're climbing up very high, it's ever so easy to do. The stairs are easy, the ramps are easy. You've no effort to get up here at all, really. Right. Okay. I don't know if you can see, to the left out there, that's Steep Home. See that one over there to the right of it? That is Flat Home. Look. Of course this will all be lit up at night. We're here on a grey Sunday afternoon with the threat of rain. Oh no, there's another queue if you want to go to the very top, sadly. No. So we're going to go and join that queue. Oh man, the British in their damn queues. Here we are in the queue. The queue is moving fairly quickly, has to be said. The queue is to go up onto these top decks. I think the space is limited up there, so they're seeing how many they can let up at a time. But it's raining, so it's going to get wet when we get up there. Never mind. Would you believe it? It's bloody raining. When I set out earlier on today before the buses let me down, it was beautiful sunshine. Absolutely beautiful. Now it's horrible. Never mind. Onwards and upwards. We do it so you don't have to. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please note the Green Bay Packers top, because today they are playing the LA Jets and they're going to slaughter them. Watch and wait. There goes another batch. They're going to stop it just before it gets to me, I reckon. Well, we might be lucky. This is actually the heli deck, or it would have been the heli deck when it was a working rig. Look at the view across Southport, man. Whoa, and it is really raining now. We're going to get soaked up here. But let's get up there. We've got to go and see the top, no matter how wet it is. Here we go again. We're above the crane now. I love the way you look down through the floor and there's nothing there. Well, here we are at the top. And there is a slide. So let's have a look over this way. There we are, looking back towards Weston-super-Mare again. We came in down there by that big white building, or I did. Whoa, look at that view. And for ladies and gentlemen, if you've got vertigo, look away now. Someone's written hello in the sand, look. Hello! The weather forecast, the shipping forecast. So it's disappeared now, but you would have been able, if I look over here, through this gap. The reason the telescopes are all here is because on a clear day, or at least as it was earlier on, the coast of Wales is over there. We're just south of Cardiff here. If you look straight across, Cardiff is just over there beyond where the island was I showed you earlier on. It is certainly a great view from up here. And you can feel it moving. Oh, I like that. The whole thing moves. That's good. And here we are, look. There's the big H. This is where the supply helicopters would have landed on it. We're going up and up and up and up and up. And I think this is the tallest, highest point. This is the highest point I'm at here. So I'm just going to do a quick sweep round, like so, just to show you. And then up there, there's something with a tree in it. And then down here, there's the heliport, or the helipad, should I say. I'm going to head downstairs now because I'm going to see if I can't call up Jeff. Because Jeff, in the past, worked on rigs like this, but they weren't seaborne rigs like this one, they were actually land-based rigs. But it'd be interesting for Jeff to see this, to see what he thinks of it. So I'm going to head off now and see if I can get hold of Jeff. This, Jeff, is the first floor. As you can see, there's not much of the actual oil rig left. What there is, though, is lots of shrubs, as you notice. It seems to be sitting on 4 main legs and consists of 2 decks and a heliport on the very top. It's not a very big rig, actually. I don't know how you would describe it. What would you call a rig like this?
I would call it an offshore rig. The rigs I worked on were production modules that went to the North Slope in Alaska that were on land.
Were they as big as this or bigger?
Most of the modules I worked on were smaller, but I did work on one big production module in Astoria.
Were they as big as this one or were they bigger?
It was the size of the rig itself. They moved it onto a barge and took it to Alaska.
So what did you do when you did the rigs? You were building them, weren't you?
Yeah, I worked on the painting crew, and I worked in the warehouse, and I repaired tools, and I was a welder.
You welded the deck plates, so we're actually stood on the deck plates like you would have welded on. This is quite an old one, obviously. It's very obsolete. I mean, this wouldn't be a drilling platform, this would be a production platform, wouldn't it? It didn't drill anything, it was just sat over the vent, as it were.
I don't really know about this platform, but I think the majority of the ones we have out in the Gulf of Mexico, and I think that they have a drilling rig, and then they float these out and position them over the well, I believe.
The fascinating people here that I need to tell the ladies and gentlemen is that this is open till November the 5th. This is here till November the 5th, and on November the 5th they start taking it apart because they have a short window in which to do that for environmental reasons, and I believe by December all of this that you see in front of you has to be gone, removed, taken away. So we're going to be coming back to look at how they do that.
I think it's a really cool idea because basically it was obsolete, and I think it's fantastic that they got use out of it as an observation platform for people to come and see, because these offshore rigs are not something that the average person gets to experience in their lifetime.
Quite something, isn't it? Quite something, and as I say, to see that dismantled is going to be fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So I'm off to see if I can find a member of staff now. So we've bumped into Paul. Paul works here. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
And the reason I've stopped Paul is because this gets taken down on the 5th of November. You've got a month window to dismantle for environmental reasons, or is it a little longer than that?
I don't know.
We can't say.
I literally don't know.
You don't know. But it will be dismantled in situ here, and
As far as I'm aware, it'll be cut up in situ.
in situ. Is that going to be something done privately behind the locked doors?
I think it's part of the whole
Oh,
project.
good, because I want to come back and do
Yeah,
the
I think
films
that,
of it as it goes on. Has it been successful? Have you had, I mean, the crowd wasn't big today, but it's not good weather.
We've had nearly 6,000 here today already.
Have you really?
So yeah, we had queues of about 3.5 hours earlier today.
Good gracious.
Yeah, weekends are really busy. Rest of the week, 2,000 to 3,000 people every day. So yeah, it's
Blimey.
been good numbers.
It has been good numbers,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
And this is part of something that's going on all around the country, isn't it?
It's part of Unbox, which is like 10 projects, all celebrating British weather, British culture, British inventiveness. And this is just 1/10 of it.
And are they all happening at the same time, or are
No,
they
they're
staggered?
all over the place. The one in Birmingham, I think, is just finished. There's one going on in Edinburgh, I think. There's another one in Wales, I think, this weekend. So,
Oh, is
yeah,
there?
so they're literally all over the sun.
And is it all on this sort of scale?
No, not
No.
This is by far the biggest of them. By a
Good.
long way.
Yes.
But no, they made like a forest with plants and things in Birmingham city centre. So there's lots of different things going on.
Did they? Whoa. Well, listen, thank you very much, Paul. It's
You're
been
very welcome.
brilliant. And I'll be back when they start taking the thing apart.
Okay, lovely.
Excellent.
Look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff and I now are going to head on our respective ways home. Actually, Jeff is already home back there in America, and I am here and I'm about to leave. So, I hope you enjoyed this trip here today, because not everybody can get to Weston-super-Mare and go clambering over something like that. I found it fascinating. So, for now, goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him. Goodbye, everybody.